Morning guys, and welcome to another weekly vlog. It is Tuesday, earlier than I would like, not quite 8 o'clock in the morning. Taking Isaac to school. I have to go in to my mum's to take her up to respite this afternoon. This morning I want to try and get their kitchen sorted out, tidied, fridge cleaned out. I'm doing the larder, but I'm not doing that one today. I'll do that maybe tomorrow. I have to go down to the scout leader's house tomorrow morning to learn about the badges on the system, which I had a look over yesterday, and it's a complete mess. Nothing's been kept a note of. Things haven't been logged since last year. I'm not going to know what kids have done what. I've no way of knowing. And she took quite a lot of time off with her treatment, so obviously she's not going to know. I put you on for the martial arts one last night. I'm not giving them something they shouldn't have. Basically they've said if the scouts do any other things, that they have any other achievements in outside of scouts, let us know, and if there's a badge for it, we'll get them the badge. Isaac would never say to them, well, I do jiu-jitsu. He just wouldn't do it. So I'm like, right, I'll do it. So I've put him on for a martial arts badge. Ben. Why is Ben down here?
Don't know. I was thinking I'll with the other ones.
Really? Is that pathetic? Is Mum's having to take him down to that bus stop so he can get on with his friends? Ben's a little shit, sorry. Ben's the one that's friends with all the nasty little shits.
The ones that think they're jocks.
And they don't want him as part of the group, but what they do is, he thinks he's popular. He turned his back on all the nice kids, requested to be insisted on being moved to the other class with the other kids, and it turns out, I says to Isaac, but they don't want him. That's the reason why he wasn't put in their class, because I was getting to that. That's the reason he wasn't put in their class, because you have to sort of put people's name on that you know and you want to be in their class. The reason he wasn't put in their class is because they don't want him, because he's a real little nerd that miss, he's doing that, she's doing this. He's just not a nice child. But it turns out they give him their homework to do. I thought that was just something that you got on American teenage movies, where you get jocks that bully nerds.
Rainbow over there. That's a weird one.
I can't see it
Comes
past.
in there. Boom. It's a rainbow cloud.
Oh right, yes, yeah.
It's weird.
So he does their homework for them. And he thinks he's Mr. Popular. So I'll probably not get a chance to film much today. I'll try and film little bits if I remember, but when I'm really busy, I never remember. I wanted to go to the library before I went to my mum's, but she wants audiobooks to take with her. But we'll be dropping Isaac off at about 8:30, and the library doesn't open till 9:30, so I'm going to have to go to my mum's and then come back out and go back down to the library later on. I would like to get around this bus as well, but I can't see it happening. Just going to have to sit here. Look at this. Look at this. So she's going to go around a car and a bus. But because my mum's just going to be from the point that she gets out of bed, and I guarantee she does it the minute those carers come at like 9 or 10 o'clock. She will be obsessing over stuff and asking questions and where's this, where's that, what's going on with this, blah blah blah, what if this happens, what if that happens, have you got this, have you done that, and that will go on until the point that we leave the house, intermingled with I need to go to the toilet. And it's like, it's just such hard work, because my mum's now at the point that she tries to lift a thing and she can't lift it, so you have to get up to lift a drink to give her, for her to drink it, and then you have to get back up to take it off or to put it, you know, like simple little things. It's just constant up, down, up, down. And if you've got a pain condition, getting up and down is probably the most difficult. Well, getting up is the most difficult thing, and when you're doing that repeatedly, it's not easy. So it's a busy few days. I'm up at Ballycastle today trying to do some cleaning in their house. Then I've got Francis tomorrow morning for this badge training. Then I'll be back in at my mum's to try and do the larder out. Then I'm back up at Ballycastle on Thursday again. Friday night I'm in at Scouts. I could well be in at my mum's in the afternoon doing more. It depends how much I get done when I'm in. I'm up again on Sunday. It's just going to be constant. The only day at the minute I've got no plans is Saturday. So, and then I've got 2 streams on the first week of October. One was booked like about 3 months ago. I'll switch you off now because I'm just rambling, and I shall catch up with you later. All nicely labelled and sorted. Cleaned as much as possible. Still need to sort these out, that out, this out. Getting there. Here we are, folks, back at the MS unit. Just dropped my mum off. So guys, I don't know if you can see me properly. Look at the state of me. Anytime I have to do anything like with looking after my mum and stuff, I look like hammered shite because I'm bollocksed. So, got to my mum's this morning for 8:30. Had to go back out to the library, which didn't open until 9:30. I told my mum, please don't get up with the carers when they come at 9 because I'm not able. The carers got her up at 9. The feeding person came at the same time as the washing people, and she says, oh, well, what are we supposed to do? I've made the breakfast and it's going to go cold. And the washing people says, well, we can't wait till after she's eaten, because my mum takes it. So I had to give her food after she'd been washed. I was in the middle of trying to clean the kitchen. I have filled 3 bin bags just out of the kitchen, and I'm not through most of what needs doing. It's a fucking nightmare. The 2 cupboards in the kitchen, which had like tea towels and just various crap, was full of like mouse droppings and shredded paper where mice had been in. I've cleaned the fridge out, I've sorted the medication, I've cleaned those 2 drawers out, but my mum got up super early, so I had to go in and sit with her. I got her eventually into the car to go up to Dalriada at just after 1:30, and we were halfway up to Ballycastle when the check engine management light came on in the car, said stop repair. Now it says, I'm going to switch it on now, and please pray to God this car starts. It says the check engine management light is on, which you're never supposed to drive with, and it says urea below it, which basically, apparently, I got Darren to call a mechanic that we know, and it says it's just AdBlue, and I'm just hoping he's communicated that it's not just urea, it's the check engine management light and urea. He says he has said that, so let's hope so. So I'm going to spin you around and let you see what happens when I switch the car on, and let's hope the car starts and see what engine management lights come on. Just getting flashes of messages from from parents that she's trying to get to volunteer for the Scouts flight day, which Isaac isn't going on. I'm not doing it because Isaac's not going, and I'm certainly not giving a whole day up to supervise other people's kids when I do every Friday night. This is a Saturday. Everyone's got an excuse as to why they can't do it. Frances is going to be tearing her hair out. What was I going to say? I've forgotten. I dread to think what state my fucking face is. Ugh. No makeup, people. Well, very little. Oh my god. My mum's doing her usual per me routine in there. Why can I not mix with it? Oh, that's the other thing. We got a phone call 2 hours before I was due to take her in to tell us there's COVID in the ward, and does she still want to come? I'm like, we see they've all got their individual rooms, but it means they can't go out of the rooms and mix. But apparently, when my uncle used to be in it, the thing was they used to take them out, they used to mix, they used to have a day room. But that's when there were a 16-bed ward, and because the unit lost so much funding, they only are a 4-bed MS unit now. And after COVID, they've just never had the staff or facility to get the people out of their rooms and into like a day room, which means if you have MS and you're booked in for a week's respite, you're in your room on your own for a week. And my mum, even though I told her before we went, is doing the per me. So everything that can go wrong's going wrong right now. I'm scunnered. My dad sent a text to say that his flight's landed and he's on the coach, so that's good, suppose. At least he's got there. So I obviously haven't told him anything that's going wrong. I don't want to spoil his holiday. So, and she managed to like spill half a load of tea around herself and half scald herself, so I've had to change her, which has half killed me. They don't seem to have anywhere near enough staff for what they need to do. Someone's got COVID on the ward. I said to them, I have to bring her in. I said, I can't cope on my own for a week with my mum. And she says, oh yeah, I thought that. Your dad's away already, isn't he? And I'm like, yeah, he's away at 4 o'clock this morning. I haven't slept all night. Now I have to go back and finish the job in the kitchen that I started this morning. I should have filmed the medicine cabinet before to let you see what it was like before. And the fridge, I should have filmed that because honest to God, they were so bad. But I've got them both sorted. I've got, the larder's a full day, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. And the hot press, I'm not sure, we'll see. Right, let's put this car on, see what happens. Right, for some reason it didn't, don't judge the dust, it's not my car. I don't have a dusty car like that. Oh my God, look how dusty this is. These are the 2 new lights. They don't flash, that's just how it's showing up on my, must be something to do with frame rate. That's a handbrake, that's new. This is always on. Apparently it's just AdBlue. I shouldn't panic. Oh, and there's a spanner there. There's a lovely dog out there having a play, look. Right. Fucking hell, look at this. Is there no fucking, honest to God. Oh, it's, I can't. I'm gonna need to clean this as well before. Oh, it's, oh, I can't be doing this. Can't be doing the mess. Alright, I have my indicator on now, right. I'm gonna have to give this car a good fucking clean before it goes back. Right guys, I'm gonna go. Look at that lovely dog. Oh, I'm so knackered and things. I still need to sort that out. I've cleaned this and that and that and that. That's soaking because my dad let a bag and everything in it gestate for probably years. I've hung some stuff up there, put a little basket of some cleaning stuff. All that has to be cleared up tomorrow after I've rinsed that out. I'm soaking the fruit bowl in bleach because it's stained. There is a tea set with dust and dust and dust and dust. I've sorted out, I think I showed you, sorted out the medication cupboard. Sorted out that so it's tidy. Wait till I show you this, guys. This is the doozy that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. This, guys, is the larder that you've heard me talk about. Now, can you see what I mean by it's going to take me all day? Fucking hell. I've already filled their bin from the kitchen, so I'm going to have to go to the tip tomorrow. Fabulous. I keep doing this thing where I don't film a thing before. I think I did. I'm just starting this. I've started on the bottom, so cleared quite a bit out of this already, including 2 completely sealed boxes of Quality Street, which have gone out of date. Fucking gutted. Big Thornton's Easter egg, out of date. Honest to God. Progress check. Getting there. This whole thing needs painting. So what I'm doing right now, this is what I've got for the tip. Oh dear me. I'm sorting out a big stack of cards, categorising and getting rid of ones that's not needed. And maybe some time. Right. I'm knackered. It is 7:15. I've been here since about midday, I think. Finished shoes. My mum's handbags are in that box. Christmas wrapping stuff is in that. Food's going to go on the bottom part. Pardon that wall. This needs painting, but I'm not fucking doing that. Look at all the alcohol I found. stuff boxed up, all electricals, Dad's little saving pennies. I've categorised all the photographs into albums and boxes. I've went through every bloody card and put them into like cards when people have died, all my mum's cards, all my dad's cards. So we're done, Isaac. How we're done? I don't know why I'm saying Isaac. It's tidy. Maybe it doesn't look particularly tidy, but believe me, from where we started, let's remind ourselves when we started. Yes, I think we can say it's better than it was. This house needs professional cleaners in, honest to God. I'm bollocks. Hello guys. It is, it is Thursday. It is such bad weather. Oh, come on, what is this? That's the wrong fucking thing you're pulling it. See, Darren, in this driving position. I don't know how people like lie down when they're driving. Just heading up to Ballycastle to see my mum. It is absolutely pouring it down. We're having storms at the minute. And typically I have lost my cagoule, my raincoat. I've no idea where it is, and I haven't needed it for months. Because when it's like this, I'm usually not out of the house. But typically when I could do with it, oh, that road's closed. The road's closed just after our cul-de-sac. Thankfully it's not the way I need to go, but be interesting. I wonder what do people do that live down that road? It's like combed off and there's like lorries blocking the entire road. It's such a bad day, I can't even tell you. So yesterday I left my parents' house at about 7:45 by the time I left. The kitchen's finished and the larder's done, even though I know it needs paint and it needs all sorts doing, but it's done to the point if you want to go in there and pick something out, you know where it is, and there's room to put like more stuff like food and that in the bottom section. Tomorrow I'm tackling the hot press, which is where all the tiles and bedding's kept, and want to give the bathroom a bit of a clean. I need to go through my mum's wardrobes and slimline them a bit because she's got to the stage again where there's no space. There is spare drawers in another cabinet that's not been properly used, so I'm going to utilise them and put some stuff in it that she doesn't wear very often. I'm sure you're not interested in what I'm doing, but yeah, that's the plan. I'm going through Scouts thing at the minute, updating badges and all that palaver. Found out this morning I don't have sufficient privileges to do half the things I need to do, so I have to wait on Eugene granting me the privileges. Which is going to be a pain in the arse, but see, when you have that little bit of time to get stuff done, you want to get it done, but I can't do it until I get those privileges. It's weird because I can award badges, but I can't add badges to a meeting. How it works is every week I can like look at what the Scouts are doing and I can look up the badges book and see, right, what badges could this activity be working towards. So they're doing like bean can cooking on Friday night, which is basically like if they're camping they learn how to cook something in a bean can using tea lights. So obviously that goes towards the chef's badge, it'll go towards the teamwork badge, like tidying up and it'll go towards multiple badges anyway, and it's up to me to add all the badges that it will work towards, but I can't add the badges, so that's a bit of a pain in the arse. But it means that I'm going to be able to get Isaac the badges that he won't ask for, like the martial arts badge. So also he'll be getting his Chief Scout Gold Award, because I spoke to Francis about that and I said so, because there's ones he doesn't have, and he didn't do the sleep out, did he? I bought for homelessness, and I said yeah, he did. So there's like things kids have done that's not been recorded, and it's, basically it's up to me to make sure that everything's been recorded properly. Must be a funeral. The mass car park, or the chapel car park's full. Anyway, I shall go. I'm going up to see my mum. I meant to film the day she went in, but it was so manic I didn't get a chance. When I'm really busy I forget to film, which is exactly when you're meant to film. But I'll try and film a little bit, even if it's when I leave today, to tell you how she was. My dad has texted every day since he's been away. It's very warm. He said to tell my mum he missed her, which is totally unlike him. So I shall speak to you guys later. Right, we're almost there, folks, after driving behind the slowest car. We're doing 20 miles an hour right now. I don't know what exactly that car thinks is going to happen. Here we are. L'Hôpital. Oh, it's such horrible weather, folks. Let's get parked up beside this. Oh no, let's drive through. Okay, there we go. We're here. Hello guys, that's just me out. Cheeky fucking beggars in there. The whole time I was in, not one person was anywhere near the room. I was in there 2 hours. You're supposed to really, it's like supposed to be 2:30 till 4. Well, I got there because I got stuck behind a tractor and then a 20 mile an hour driver. I was there until I thought, right, I'm going to stay till 4:30, stay a bit longer. If anybody comes and tells me to move, then I'll move. Sorry, I'm trying to set the sat nav to make sure I don't get lost. I know it's ridiculous, I know where I'm going, but it's just in case I miss the wrong turning. What was I going to say? They come up with 4:20. They come down to the room with soup and bread and yogurt and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I says, I didn't realise you had lunch this early, I should be gone now, and got up to go. Oh well, you can feed your mum if you want. Do you want to feed her? What are you supposed to say to that? Well, actually no, I don't, because I need to be gone to miss the traffic. Because I was actually going to be leaving in 10 minutes, and it takes my mum a long time. It's taken her about half an hour to eat that, and she didn't have the yogurt because she didn't want it, because she's got a bad stomach. They've weighed her, she's only just over 6 stone. I knew she'd lost weight, but that's what weight she is, just over 6 stone. So it's now almost 5 o'clock, and I'm going to be stuck in the middle of rush time traffic down one of the busiest roads in Northern Ireland. It's full of accidents. Fabulous. Because a nurse didn't want to do her fucking job and put me in a position where I couldn't say anything other than, well, okay, I'll do it. What are you supposed to say when your mum sat there? Do you want to feed your mum? No, it's not my job. I'm leaving now. This is meant to be a respite for the family. I'm not supposed to be doing this. But, yeah. It just makes such a difference what time you can get left at. And if I could have got left at 4:30, I would have done that really busy road by the time workplace is kicked out. It's like it's probably the road with the most, you see it already, it's starting to get busy. It's almost 10 to 5, and usually I'm just straight out of here immediately. And as it is now, traffic's piling up. So I could be stuck. Why is everybody going to the same fucking place? Everybody's turning into the hospital. And then there's somebody, when there's a space for me to get out, there's a car coming speeding the other way. This is me just trying to get out. You see what I mean, guys? This is me just trying to get out. Still trying to get out of the hospital. Let's see how long. I'm going to keep you on just so we can see how long I'm sitting here. Taking into consideration I'm normally straight out with no waiting. White van's coming speeding. I'm sorry, but I'm going to go out in front of you, mate. Right, we're out. And this isn't like, workplaces shouldn't have kicked out yet. It's not 5 o'clock, and already traffic has considerably got heavier. I can't get over it. I mean, I said to Mum, do you normally eat this early? 4:20? No, it's early tonight. She's obviously come with that when I was there on purpose so that she didn't have to do it, because it takes my mum so long to eat that they probably see it as a pain in the arse, and they're thinking, right, the daughter's in, get the food down now before she leaves, and if you say, do you want to feed your mum, there's nothing she's going to be able to say to you. Guarantee you that's what they've just done. I mean, so much for providing respite for the family so that they get to spend a little bit of quality time with their parent, having a conversation and not having to do the menial stuff. Oh, that maybe makes me sound like a complete bitch. It's not that I mind doing it for my mum, it's that the staff member has put me in that position when I had to leave, knowing that if I said anything it would come across as really rude. You know, what are you supposed to, well no I can't, I have to leave now. It would have just looked all kinds of wrong, but it completely cut into my planned getting home at a certain time. This will add about half hour onto my journey, I would say, which means tea will be delayed for everyone in the house because they have to wait on me getting back. Fucking hell. So she seems actually, this is weird, she's got it into her head that she thinks she should be going into a residential home, which I've said for fucking years, but she thinks that my dad's going to react really badly to it and take a huff at her, because it's like turning her back on him after all the years that he's done for her. And I'm like, I think it would be beneficial for both of you. I said, and then when he's coming to see you, you're having like quality time together rather than like pressure and stress. And she's always complaining in the house. My dad gets up and he goes and gets the newspaper and he just sits with his nose in the paper all day and he can't hear her, and etc, etc, etc. But she said when she saw how much it took the nurses, basically the nurses can't do anything with her on their own. They struggle, they need two of them. And when she has noticed how much work it's taken two trained nurses together to manage her, she's realising, no, he shouldn't really be doing this. He's not able to do all this. And it's made her think I should be looking at going into a home. But she'll get home and he'll talk her out of it. I don't know. You see, I think it would do the both of them a world of good, because for one, she would have other people to talk to and activities. So, like, something to do. She wouldn't be sat staring at TV all day. And for two, my dad would go and see her regular, I would go see her regular, so she would have a visit of some description every day. And my dad would have the downtime that he needs to do what he wants to do. He wouldn't be so stressed. It would be better for his health. So I think it's a good idea, but watch this space, guys. He'll think I've been working on her while he's been away, which hasn't been the case. I've said to my mum 100 times, I'm having nothing to do with this. The decision is not mine after last time. No. So I was quite surprised to hear her say that. My mum's got a habit of saying something and then in a month's time she's changed her mind. So yeah, I'm going home to have a bite to eat and to do some stuff. Hopefully there's permissions I need on the scouting computer system to do the next part that I want to get done. Hopefully Eugene, who's the head of like scouts, he's the head of the whole district thing, he has to give me the permissions on the computer. I'm hoping he's done it. I reported it sort of as I left today, and then I can get a lot of that done this evening. I sorted all my dad's paperwork out this morning. That's done. Tomorrow the job is to clear and restack the hot press, and I want to put a wash on to get any dirty washing done. I need to pull my mum's clothes out of the wardrobes and like put ones that aren't going to be worn very often somewhere else to make room for the ones that are, because it's a disaster at the minute. But then I have to get home tomorrow evening in time for tea to get back into scouts, because I'm in scouts tomorrow night going, trying to sort the badge thing out. Saturday's the only day with nothing planned at the moment, so we shall see. Sunday I'm back up with my mum. Monday I have to go to the tip, do grocery shopping for my mum, get like the final stuff sorted in the house, probably some more admin, and then Tuesday I go get my mum to bring her back, and Darren goes up to collect my dad from the airport. And breathe. Next Thursday night I have a live stream on YouTube with a guy called Anthony Perez, who I don't really know very well, to be honest. He's a good friend of Mike's, who's a guy I do know quite well, that I went on his live streams quite a lot. And then the following week I've got another one with Duray, which is a Halloween one that she booked me in like about 3 months ago. And she, you know, usually like you would do fancy dress or something, so I have to sort that out. I need to arrange to take Kira and Sophie out again, little Sophie, the 3-year-old that lives opposite, because I haven't done anything. Why are you? Oh. Oops. Sorry, it's a nasty accident. There was a guy coming that flashed me. I'm like, why are you flashing me? I've just seen why he's flashing me. Let me return the favour to these lot. You know when someone flashes, you're like, what the fuck? And then you're more aware, you're more conscious of what's happening. The people all look okay, but one of the front cars, the whole like, I think it was a passenger corner. No, it was the driver's corner. So the driver's obviously been coming out of a side road to join the main carriageway, and has collided with someone on the main carriageway, and the whole front end's smashed in. But people are out of their cars, they look okay, but the accident's clearly just happened because there's no police on the scene as yet. So yeah, hopefully everything's alright there. Forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so I've just so much I need to get done. But tell you what, I eat an awful lot less when I'm busy. I don't have time to fucking eat. On whatever night it was, I got Tuesday, I'd eaten half a bowl of cereal in the morning, and then I worked took my mum up to respite, got back, worked in her house till like about 10 o'clock, got home, and I bought one of those, you know, those microwave burgers. I thought, oh Jesus, I need something that's just going to be quick, and eat it, and that's it, done. So I ate that, and that was it all day. And I mean, why are you beeping at me? So I haven't been eating very much. I guarantee you I haven't lost a fucking pound. I probably put weight on. So yeah, they weighed my mum, and she was just over, I think, 6 pounds too, which my mum is taller than me. I used to be 5'6", I'm now 5'5.5". I think my mum's probably about 5'7". It's hard to tell now because obviously she can't stand up, and her spine's really twisted and stuff. Her head's all on one side, but I was meaning to film today. I didn't film, for goodness sake. I told you I forget when things are busy. So what's I saying? Yeah, 6 stone 2. I'd said to her that she'd lost a lot of weight, and I don't think she believed me, but they've weighed her, so that's proof. They brought this soup that they gave me to feed her, and there was like a round of bread buttered. I got the bread down her. The soup was minging, and it wasn't even properly warm. It was like, I think it was pea and ham. Now, there's nothing in this life I hate the smell of more than mushy peas, and this soup smelled like mushy peas, but probably worse. And it was like really not. Ugh. Didn't do a lot for the old appetite. Maybe I need to keep the smell of mushy peas and sniff it when I'm hungry. Yeah, right, I'm talking shite now. I'm gonna go, and I'll check in with you guys. I'll try and remember to check in with you tomorrow when I go in to do the hot press, and if I can remember to do it before and after for you. Yeah, I shall check in with you guys next week. Good morning. Shock horror, I am up out of my bed, and leaving the house at 9:30. You're thinking that's not early, Lisa. Fucking is for me. So didn't sleep because I'd got stuff just going over in my head that I needed to get done. So I just got up and I'm on my way into my mum's. This is the day I need to sort out the hot press. Why is that not? And my mum's wardrobe, plural. Finish any other paperwork, or you know, sort any other paperwork out that I haven't done. Before I go there, I'm going to, there's like this, I think it's called Habitat Restore. It sells like secondhand furniture. I'm looking for 2 kitchen chairs because one of the ones that my dad has 2. They're not really used, to be honest, but they're in the kitchen on the little table, and one of them is like a swivel computer chair that is just, it's a heap of shit, and the other is just a normal kitchen chair, but it's fallen to bits. It's just really rickety. So I'm going to see usually you're only going to be able to get table and chairs, aren't you? But I'm just going to see if they've got any like individual dining chairs to get a couple. I need to get an error because my dad's always complaining about doing the washing and nowhere to dry it when it rains all the time. Like us, they don't have a tumble dryer. I'm like, we just get a clothes error and put it, like, if we've got the heating on, and put it in front of a radiator. And there's nowhere to put it. My dad's in a 3-bed house with nobody sleeping in the upstairs part, so there is places to put it. But I suppose carrying all the washing upstairs is probably a bit of an issue. So I'm going to a couple of shops before I start to try and get those couple of things, and then make a start on this and hope that it doesn't take too long because I have to be back and then out again to Scouts this evening. I spent until like 10:30 last night doing paperwork for Scouts. There's loads of badges that at the minute, when I sort of like took it over, it tells you how many badges are due, like, so the kids have achieved it and they have to be given it, and it was 60 something, 62 I think. It's now almost 100. And I haven't finished. I've just went through and put stuff that I knew about, but I'm not going to know historically what child has done what, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping that in the system you can go back to like old meetings and see what was done on what nights, or like attendance registers as to who was there, so I can kind of, everything's going to be really easy going forwards because I'm going to know exactly what's happening every week, and I'm going to know who's been there, so I can do it fine going forward. It's just like these badges haven't been dealt with like hardly at all this year, and I'm sort of having to pick up the slack. So I'm in tonight, have to photograph all the kids' badges, which is 26 kids, and there'll be 3 photographs each because I'll have to do both arms in the front panel, and then I have to match that up with what the system says, because with Isaac he had got about 5 more badges than was listed on the system, so I have to make sure that tallies so that we're not ending up duplicating badges. So I have a few things I've like implemented in attendance register. I've printed all that out. So right, I'll switch you off and I'll switch you back on when I'm back in the house. Okay, I'm here. I started filming again so I picked up a couple of chairs for a tenner each at that shop. An error And then I went to put a wash on, and I wish I had a shown you this. This is me defrosting stuff. I wish I'd have shown you this washing machine before I started cleaning it. Look. And it's like that, the whole, how the hell am I going to clean this? So I've started cleaning it, look. Fucking hell. I did it again. This is wardrobe number 1. Taking all that stuff on the bed out. I've taken all this out. I'm going to put pyjamas in there. My mum's got about 4 wardrobes full of stuff, and I have to try and sort out into this one things that she's going to wear coming up this season. Winter. You hear the washing machine's on. Let's go upstairs with all of this and to the wardrobes and hot press. Right. Flipping out. Right, I've cleared a couple of drawers. Almost cleared that one. No, actually, I'm going to put my mum's. Oh, fucking hell. Haven't been in there yet. Right. Honestly, there's stuff in so many different places. Haven't even opened this yet. See what I mean about stuffed in? Handbags. Honest to fucking God. Oh, God, guys. I forgot again to like do befores. Wardrobe somewhat sorted. Her black trousers are all down there. Socks and stuff is in there, and I've done a new pyjama drawer there. Rubbish, rubbish, stuff I need to keep. Let's go upstairs with this jazzy carpet. Isn't it lovely? Haven't been changed in fucking years. Right, that's come out of the hot press for the bin. Sorted it out as much as I can. So, and there was a ton of stuff down here and down here. That's what I have to get rid of, folks. So, hot press done. Right, that's Christmas decorations that have to go in the attic and I've cleared the bed of stuff. Drawer for my dad's pyjamas. Fucking still on the floor. Dad's pyjamas. Dad's stuff. And 2 drawers of my mum's stuff. That's spare bedding. A shit drawer. Everything's in one place. What I put in there? Spare towels. That's all. I mean, look, there's still a load of clothes in there. My mum doesn't think she's got a lot of clothes. That wardrobe in the corner is full of her pyjamas as well. So I think I've got everything from in here as well. Yeah, that bed's clear as well. Right. Okay, guys. Oh, fuck. Now I have to bag all this shit up. I think I've got about 8 bin bags in the car. Then I have to bag this, and there's more downstairs, and then to the tip. Hello. Here I am, sitting, waiting on Isaac coming out of school. He's pissing it down. Hopefully he gets the message that I'm here. I was going to go to the tip with all the bags. There's about 15 big bin bags, and I thought, you know what, we'll do it. I'll get Darren to come in and help me to the tip on Monday, the day before they get back, because I have to go get them some groceries in that day. You know, like milk and bread and, you know, like basics, before they come back. So I'm going to take tomorrow off, Saturday, and do nothing. Well, do no tidying and cleaning, apart from in my own house. Sunday, I'm up to see my mum, and Monday, going to do the groceries and go in and just make sure the house is nice and tidy. I've done a couple of washes today. Although I really can't work out my dad's washing machine. It goes on for hours, and I can't work out how to do a short wash at all, for love or money. So the hot press is done, the larder's done. That was my 2 main goals. The whole kitchen's cleaned top to bottom. 2 new chairs. Done all the dirty washing in the house. Got a pyjama drawer downstairs for my mum's carers. Sorted the wardrobes out as much as I can. Threw out all the shit. So, fingers crossed that he likes it. I found like some old paperwork. I found like my Granny and Granda's wedding certificate and stuff. I don't know what all's there. I want to have a look when I get home. Just some like really old stuff, and like there's so many like little holy prayer cards and little medals and little novenas and little, just so many things from my grandparents, because my mum's parents were very religious, very Catholic, not in a nasty, horrible, judgmental way, just like they had a proper faith, and my mum does as well. You know, they're just, you know, when you say that, people get this sort of like impression of holier than thou and, you know, judgmental and all of them. They weren't like that at all. They just were proper, you know, they had a lot of faith. Right, somebody's just fucking blocking everyone out. Really? Wait a minute. Right, just to give you an idea, folks, this is the car park. This car really there shouldn't be parked there, but anyway, we're not talking about him. All them cars over there. Look at this guy. He is parked horizontal to the fucking exit of this car park. I don't know what the fuck he thinks he's doing. I don't know if he thinks a car park of like 12 cars is going to wait for whoever he's picking up. Because if any of us want out and he's there, he's got nowhere to go. Hope Isaac gets the message, honestly. So I feel quite accomplished today. I've got everything done I wanted to. Hopefully get stuff sorted, a lot of badge stuff sorted tonight at Scouts, but it's like somebody sent a text through about that used to be in like Cubs that's moved up to Scouts, and it's like, do we sew the Cub badges onto the Scout shirts or do they get different ones? And she's like, oh, we'll sort them out new ones. And I'm thinking, right, that's something else then that I didn't know about. How am I supposed to know what Cub badges equate to what Scout? Fuck. Honestly, every time I think of like, I have a list of stuff I need to sort, there's more shit. But anyway, I'm gonna go and wait for him. Or at least the rain sort of isn't as bad now, so he's not gonna get absolutely soaked. I just hope he gets my message. Isaac has a phone and refuses to switch the fucking thing on. They're very alright. Oh, like they've just. Was he gonna park in a parking space now? Fucking well done, mate. Probably fucking saw me filming them. Right, I'll go, guys, and I shall check in with you later. I'll see if I can remember to film a little bit in Scouts tonight. I don't think I will. I don't think I'll get a chance, but we'll see. Hello guys, it is Saturday again. Why did I not film before? Hello Dobby. Why did I not film before I started tidying this? So I've got my computer here with God only knows what on it. Got a list of stock here. I'm going through the badges here. I'm printing out what the Scouts should have here. It's such a mess. I'll show you in a minute. Honestly, let's see if I can get rid of these elastic bands. Right, in red, what I've written down is the badges that the Scouts have on their sleeves, that the ones that says need checking is kids that turned up without their shirt, and the ones like printed like in text are the ones. Look at all the badges that are due. Let's see there at the top, Daniel 3, Joe 2. All these badges are due to be given to the kids. Look how many Isaac's due. He's due these. So all of the red ones are badges that the Scouts have on their arms. But no, actually, hang on. No, these are badges that the Scouts have on the system that they haven't got on their arms. So I have to go in. Let me try and show you. Badges by person. So I have to go down all the kids. And that tells you all the badges they have. Which like obviously scrolls right across. And I have to check. Now obviously some of these are like, you can see, not entirely full. That means they don't have the badge yet, so it's a faff. So yeah, I have to try and sort this out with stock of what we have and order what we need. And I wish I had have opened it when there's another box. And this box has two sides to it, and there's another box like this with blue ones in. Honest to God, I'm losing them all to fucking live, and Darren keeps texting me about silly stuff. Right, I'm gonna go back to this. Sunday morning. The two different personalities of the dogs in their matching jumpers. Molly will be excited to go her walk. Dobby is hiding with her ears down.
Oh, she's Mexican. She don't want to go out in bloody.
She's come over so Isaac can protect her from having. Look at her stood with her back to Darren. Darren's there getting. They know that he's putting his shoes on, and he's collected the jumpers, and she's now running hide because she doesn't want to go a walk. Look at her face.
Yeah, I'll sit with my back to him, and then he won't see me.
Whereas this one's looking forward to going for a walk.
Going badgering out there. Go sniff some badges. Badger corner.
Look at how depressed Dobby is. Oh dear, Dobby. Dobby.
Is it that or she's looking at the crusts?
Hello, darling. You don't want to go walkies?
Going badgering. Going to get your bull bars. Going to get your buster bars on.
Bull bars mean harnesses, by the way.
No, bull bars means bras, dear. They're bull bars because they are bras, little girls. Okay, get the bull bars on, yeah.
Right, I'll switch you. Oh. Oh, there she is.
Yeah. We're going full turtle as well when we go out.
Full turtle means her collars are up. She's not up, she doesn't want to go. Look, you're going to fall off the end of my knee.
She's laying on a telecontrol.
Shit. That's their music, Peppa Pig music. Oh, look, I can't move as quick as you're moving, Dobby. You're on me.
Oh, no, he's downstairs. You know where you used to be. Stupid. Jump on him.
Go badgering.
Bro, I thought you was a doll. How did you get there so fast?
Her Dobby.
She's got a chenille jumper on with
Her
a full turtle.
Dobby, look at that face. What are they making you do? Are they making you go for a walk? Dear me. On the other hand, Molly's perfectly happy. I got on a walkies, Molly. Go to walkies. Look at Dobby's face, look at Molly's face. Walkies. Hello guys, it is Sunday. I spent all day yesterday. I'm not, apart from breaking for my tea at like 5:30, I spent from 9:30 yesterday morning until about 9 o'clock at night last night sorting through badges for Scouts. So there are kids that have got badges on their arm that's not on the system, that needs updating. There are kids that have got badges on the system but don't have the badges on their shirt, so I need to sort those out. Then there are the badges, 60 something badges that the kids were due to get, some of which is in stock and some isn't, so we'll have to sort that out. And then I'm updating like stuff from events I know that the kids have done, so after I've awarded that first batch, there's 2 water bottles on the ground, for fuck's sake. After I've awarded that first batch, there is a second batch that I'll need awarding. There is also a second batch of badges that the leader told me was explorers badges, and it was only when I was home going through them I realised, nah, I've got all the activity badges here, I've got all of the stripes, all of that, but I don't have any of the staged badges, which is where I'm going now. The woman says, I'll forget to, I says, can you lift them when you're in, they're cleaning the hall today. I said, can you lift the badges and I'll come and collect them from your house. So I've everything done for next week, and all the badges that we have that the kids should have, I will be able to give them out next Friday. I texted her today, I thought, you know, she's not going to remember. So she's the one that's had the cancer treatment. She admits herself her head's fried. I thought, right, I'm going to go in, plug back in my mum's fridge and freezer today because they've been defrosting for the week. They've got one really old-fashioned freezer. That fridge was in the house when I lived there. I left home at 18. So the icebox was frozen shut. The freezer you couldn't get the drawers open and shut, so it's been defrosting all week. I want to plug it in today because tomorrow I have to go get them some groceries. I want the fridge to have had overnight to get cold because I'll be buying some frozen stuff and milk and butter and stuff. So, what the fuck is that? It's a dead something. I think it's a rabbit. Ugh, something small. So I thought, right, I will go in before I go up today, plug in the fridge. When I'm going to plug the fridge in, I will call in, because they're cleaning the scout hall this afternoon, tidying it. I'm going to call in when they're in tidying and get these badges, so I'm sure I've got them. And I text her and I says, look, will there be somebody in about 1 o'clock? And she's like, oh my god, I forgot I was supposed to be going in. That's what her memory's like. She's meant to be going in today to clean and she forgot. So I'm going in to get the badges, then going to put the fridges on, a last bit of tidying up, then I have to go to Tesco and pick up. Apparently the kids for school tomorrow need donations of stuff for some... Isaac's, what he'd written was stuff for Poland, and I'm like, what do you mean stuff for Poland? We need to bring in donations of stuff for something to do with Poland. And I'm like, right. So, you know, like non-perishables and, you know, clothes and all that sort of shite. Not that I've got any brand new clothes with labels on that, you know, if we had a bit of notice, but this came home on Friday. I've been busy. I didn't see it until Saturday. This is Sunday, so I have to go to Tesco, buy some canned stuff and some toiletries or something like that, so he can take that in tomorrow. Then it's up to see my mum. And then haven't heard from my dad today, incidentally. He's texted every day. Haven't heard from him today yet. Hopefully he's alright. Yeah. So Scout Hall badges, Mum's house fridge, tidy, Tesco donation, Mum's back home after tea, then I'll be spending the evening sorting out flipping badges again. There's so many different levels of, because it's in such a mess, I have to make sure that the system tallies, and then when I've got it all to tally and got all the badges in the envelopes for all the kids, there's like 26 kids, at the end of that then there's going to be stuff that is out of stock, so then I have to put in a stock order, and then more badges. It'll be a walk in the park when it's all sorted, because I'll be on top of it every week, but I'm trying to like look at what kids should be due that they haven't been given in 9 months, you know what I mean? So next week I have, my mum gets tomorrow, Monday, me and Darren's going to the tip with all the bin bags that I filled from my parents' house. I'm going to get their groceries tomorrow. Molly's got her groom right in the middle of the afternoon, which is really inconvenient. It's usually in the morning, but the one day I need time to do stuff, it's 1:30, and it takes, she's usually there anything between an hour and 2 hours. Not that it takes that long, but it's just whenever the woman can get round to, you know, she never knows exactly when she's going to be able to get round to doing it. So basically we need to be back home for 1 o'clock after having done all the stuff we need to do, which probably doesn't sound great to everyone else, but I'm not an early riser. But believe it or not, I've been up early every day this past week probably. I think I had one day where I wasn't, but every other day I have been. It's just stuff's been spiralling in my head that I need to do. So that's Monday. Tuesday, Darren's up to the airport to get my dad. I'm up to the place to get my mum. They'll be like all around this. Why is this guy parked in the middle of the fucking road? What the fuck are you doing, you dickhead? This guy came out from a side road and he's just sat there horizontal across the front of it. It's like, what? For no reason. I don't know why. My mum will have a lot of washing to do so I'll take that and do that. What else? I'm trying to think. Wednesday's the first day that nothing's like written in for so far, but I'm sure there'll be something I need to do. I'm beginning to like feel really burned out, you know, and I haven't done, don't get me wrong, I haven't been doing much, but this past week I've been running about so hectic that I'm feeling it. I'm absolutely knackered. It's just like, it just shows me like, because I've sort of got used to fibro and ME, and I'm used to my own limitations, and I'm used to how much or little I need to do to sort of keep myself on an even keel. When I am forced to do more, which happens in life with everyone, when I'm forced to do more, then it's like a kick in the arse as a reminder, right? No, you might feel all right, you know, you might feel this is manageable, but it's not, and then it just puts me on my arse. The adrenaline keeps me going, and then when I've finished, it puts me on my arse for a fortnight. And like I said before, I've put all that weight on. I tell you what, I've barely eaten this week. I've been so busy, and I haven't lost any weight. What the fuck's that all about? I mean, really? It's not fair. So, I'll stop waffling. I will, is there anything I have to film? No, I can't think of anything. I'm going to see my mum. There's no point in me filming that. If I do, I'll put it in next week's vlog. Thank you for watching this week's, guys. It's probably a long, rambly one. And me saying I'm not going to ramble as much, but I'm just catching you up. I shall speak to you all next week. Thank you for watching. Over and out.